I'm here with Iain from Kids in Glass Houses. Sorry, and thanks a lot for taking time out with us. Are you looking forward to tonight's show?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. We haven't played a headline show in Leeds in a while, so it should be good. Everyone in Leeds is always good to us, and it's always good to play the Cockpit and party. So.
Yeah. When was the last time that you played here then?
I can't even remember. I think we missed it on the November tour. I'm not really sure. It was a while ago.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's alright.
It's good to be back.
So how was the run up to the tour been? Have you been like doing anything different that you do to warm up or anything?
No, we've just been, because obviously the second record's like a big step for us. We wanted to kind of get that across live as well, so we've just been working really hard on making the set more of a show rather than just like, oh, here's a song, here's a song, here's a song, here's a song. It's just like sort of one piece now, and just been working really hard on doing that, and been laying low really. Like everything's picking up for the band, which is awesome. And we just shot a video for our next single, Undercover Lover. Yeah, well, we're going
to ask you about that. So that's your next single. It's got a feature from, is it Frankie from the Saturdays? Yeah. Is she going to be in the video at all, or is that a secret?
I can't tell you.
Yeah. When are we going to be able to see this video then?
It should be out in a couple of weeks, I think.
Alright, cool.
It should be on TV in a couple of weeks. But, it's good. It looks
a good shoot then, that video, a good
like it's probably the most interesting video we've done. I know we say that every time we do a video, but we do like to take it up a level each time, and we've worked with directors before, and we wanted to just like get loads of sort of interesting like sequences, things like that. So good video.
I've heard you read on Twitter that you sliced your hand up, and is that healed up or ready for the show?
That was just a joke. Like I cut my hand, I dropped a flight case on my hand, and
so it's not as bad as
took a layer of skin off, and I was like, I sliced my hand off, and then like my mates got involved as well, saying that I also sliced my hand off. But, it was just me being a bit of a wimp, I guess.
So let's talk about Dirt then. Dirt's the follow-up album from Smart Casual.
Yeah.
How do you think the sound's changed from Smart Casual to Dirt then?
I think we've grown up a lot. I know it's such a cliche thing to say on a second record, but it is true. Like working with Jason helped a lot because he got us to realise that like less is more. I mean, you can tell that musically from the off, and I mean the guitars are definitely a lot more stripped down, a lot more basic on this record. But I think that makes everything sound a lot bigger. And we just kind of wanted to step away from the whole sort of auto-tuned Pro Tools sort of bullshit that's coming from America, and just try and do something that does in part sound American. I'll admit that, but our main influences are British, and we want that to come through more than anything in our music. And I think it was just like sort of trying to make a step for ourselves away from getting pigeonholed with a lot of bands that we think are shit.
Yeah, fair enough. So, like, what's your favourite track from it then, or is there a track that you've didn't expect it to do as well as what it came out?
It changes like all the time. I mean, whenever I listen to the record, I'm always like, oh, that's my favourite, or I'm not too sure about that. Like, I love all the songs, obviously, but I don't really know. I mean, live, Hunt the Haunted has been awesome to play. That's been going down really well, and that wasn't going to make the record. That was originally recorded as a B-side. So the fact that it got onto the record, we're pretty chuffed with, and I guess at the moment I'd say that one.
I read, and I don't know if it's true or not, did Newfound Glory play a part in this new album at all?
Yeah, we went on tour with them in August in the run up to Reading and Leeds, and the song Maybe Tomorrow, we recorded the gang vocal for it in Texas, like us lot, and we were just like, oh, I could do it more, and then we just asked the boys, and they were like, yeah, sure. So Jason came down to Birmingham, I think it was, the old academy down there, set up a mic in a dressing room, and we all just got around it and did the gang vocal.
Alright, so you did that pretty much backstage at the show.
Yeah.
That's quality.
Awesome.
So you've spotted like loads of awesome bands in the past. Is there any favourites that you've worked with, or something like that?
Profits are always awesome to go out with.
Yeah,
like,
just done a show
yeah,
with them. haven't you?
yeah. Like we just did Cardiff with them, but we did like the February tour with them.
Yeah.
And it was the first actual tour we'd done with them. Like we played loads of shows with them, but never done like a stretch of shows.
Yeah.
Like a tour. So it was wicked to finally get out with them. Obviously, like coming from back where we're from and knowing them and just being mates, it was like awesome to actually get out there and do a long stretch with them. And they're awesome to watch. I mean,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
could watch our band every night.
Yeah, yeah.
They just know how to do it.
But it was a good step up for you because they were playing like arenas and things like that.
And they've always been wicked to us. Like they've always helped us out where they can and like just giving us a bit of advice here and there. And
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you could support any band, which would you love to support them?
It's all the bands that I love I wouldn't want to support just because of the nerves.
Well, Kiss were in Newcastle the other day, you said. So
yeah, maybe we should have just jumped on that. Nah, I don't know. I'd love to see Oasis reform and play a show with them because they're the reason I play guitar. So
yeah,
I think that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of Oasis in the soundtrack with that you playing around.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only other band I know how to play on guitar. So
yeah, that's awesome. So what are your influences then for like playing, and does that like translate into your music or anything?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I grew up loving the whole Britpop thing. Like that was sort of the first sort of genre of music, I guess, or like way of life, I guess, that I ever got introduced to. Because my sister was a bit older than me, so she was like absorbed in it all, and like I caught on through that. And then from there, I got into like bands like Green Day and Metallica and Slayer and all this, and then from that I got into bands like American Nightmare, Black Flag, Bad Brains, and then like now I'm just trying to, not afraid to hear new music or get into new styles. Like my housemate's like well into sort of dubstep and things like that at the moment, and I'm not adverse to like going into like dubstep nights and like music's music, man. If it's good, it's good.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So
yeah, if you keep your mind open, it helps you
open-minded. I think like the more open-minded you are, the more different your band's going to be than others.
Yeah.
I think a lot of bands sound like the bands they listen to rather than just being inspired by them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think like
yeah, they try and emulate instead of trying to
yeah,
like create something new.
A lot of bands I grew up listening to had like sort of, they were more of a way of life than they were just a style of music as well. So I think I'd like to think that sort of translates in our attitude towards our band and how seriously we take it and how much it means to us, rather than it just being like, oh, I'll write this song because I think it'll sell records. Like we'll never be that kind of band, like so.
So your songwriting, how does that go about? Do you come up with an idea, or do you work together, or?
Bit of both, really. I mean, sometimes someone will come to practice with a pretty much complete song, and then we'll just five of us will get our heads down and tear it up and mix it around. Or like sometimes you just fucking about with a riff that you didn't think could go anywhere, and people will just join in and take it from there. But yeah,
definitely.
It's a bit of both, really. A bit of both.
Cool. We've had someone from Twitter. They want to know. It's Road to the Horizon. I think they're a local band, and they want to know: are you playing Leeds Fest this year?
Possibly.
Leeds already.
Possibly.
So possibly, yeah.
So possibly.
And finally, what's the future for Kids in Glass Houses?
Tour, I guess. Just tour and tour. Release a couple of singles, I guess. We got Undercover Lover coming out in a few weeks or months or whenever it is. I'm not really sure. I should know, but I don't. I think that's out in like June. So just do like some promo for that, I guess, and just generally getting your face to the point that you can't take it anymore.
Yeah. I can say you're playing a show with Stereophonics soon, aren't you?
We are. That's June the 5th. That's going to be awesome. It's the first show in Cardiff City's new stadium.
Oh yeah?
So that should be good.
It's like a pretty massive show for you then.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for your time anyway.
You're welcome.
And anybody that hasn't already bought the album, you need to pick up Dirt and get the bonus tracks as well, because they're a must. Thanks a lot for your time.
You're welcome.
Cheers.